really don't know about them because I've only written, what, 16 out of how many? I don't really know how many people. It's a book in progress, actually. Anyway, we seem to be missing some of the...
Those low bloods.
Oh no, oh heck no. If you won't have those low bloods up here, I'm leaving. You want the Empress? They ain't coming.
Yeah. Let me introduce the host here, who's promised to actually be an excellent host, the Handmaid. And well, I also have just in case, but yeah, it should be good. And anyway, you know, she kind of owes me because of the whole doc scratch thing.
I still don't want to be.
Of course I don't want you here, sweetie. You can leave anytime you want. Yeah, so go.
All right, I guess I'll be introducing the rules for today. First rule, I'll be the one taking your questions. So raise your hand and I might be nice. Second of all, this is a PG panel according to people who run this, so try to keep it PG. Third of all, don't come up here. Seriously, we don't want you here. The rest of you.
Yeah, don't go here.
And finally, as you can see, this is not the best communicative program.
We ain't a team, Russ Blood. What do you expect? I don't want these people here either. Heck, I can run this panel all by myself. Ain't that right, everybody? Don't you just want more of me? Right?
Killed a lot of people, like, you know, how many people have I killed?
Yes.
Not enough.
As you can see, certain people are not very cooperative with this panel. And in my opinion, there's no way we could have ever gotten along as a team if we ever were communicating. So the way we're doing this is I've taken a certain cue ball from a certain person, and whoever holds this is the only person who can. So that means you have to write your questions at one person at a time. Okay? Yes.
So, afraid? I don't know who told me that, but I ain't afraid of nothing. So, misinformation, just saying.
Mindfang, what's your most memorable pirate? What would you say your most memorable pirate adventure is?
Well, when I was first starting out, there was this one very great expedition we went on, in which there was this old pirate legend that we had read when I was younger, and that was every time people pirate in the first place. So I went on the same journey that pirate story did, and it turns out there was treasure where the book said there was. It was great.
What would you like to do in your free time?
This is a PG panel.
Okay, turn here.
I'm like Snapchatting, I'm on my blog, you know, because I'm just with all these conquer people. I can't even stand to be in the same room with them, so I'm obviously
Why would I?
Because they're just so filthy. Like, no babe. It's disgusting. And like, their hair is nowhere near as fabulous as mine. Like, I mean, my hair is the most fabulous. Like, she do pirate stuff, so she's on a ship. So how many times do you bathe a day? 0. It's just disgusting. And have you ever ate their food? It's just, oh. Drop something here. Very nice as I can be, so step off. Oh, heck no, shell no. Have you seen my beautiful dreads? Dreads? Locks. That's what I meant. Locks. Like, I have not cut my hair since I was a wee little grub, and that's because my little son thought it was getting a little tangled. But I was like, you know what? Let me just grow it out. It looks better than this. Like, I put so much time and effort into this, there's no way I'm cutting your hair. Yes. He doesn't really have a choice in the matter, just like, excuse me, you'll be asleep next week. How fabulous do I think I am? Or how fabulous do I know I am? It's more like a, it's not a number high enough. I can't even say infinity because I'm just fabulous all the time.
Question for Mindfang, Briska or Radiant? Oh, definitely Briska. For the most part, I definitely like the Radiant than Julie lately. I find it very admirable. Though for the most part, I mean, Briska makes an entire character off of me, but it's obvious why. So, in the other hand, choose Briska.
More hands.
We don't get more hands when we have to talk about courses.
Oh. Again, great questions. It's such a touchy subject. So, my idea of killing is the same as here. Like, that happens. Like, people go. More people are born. I don't understand why the concept of killing and death is so important to movies. So, get over it.
Getting love is very enjoyable.
Is there ever such thing as too much swag in your movie?
Oh, heck no! Oh, these are jewelry. I actually don't have nothing right now. I was being just a little bit casual today. I didn't want to, like, bombard you with all my pretty lady gadgets. I mean, I can have just a little bit here, but, you know. Deal with it. That's me. I know. It's really easy. Like, can't you all do it? I mean, I can. No? Oh, I guess it's just me then.
I was questioning myself. Like, why did I spare this movement? Which is not really much to me. I don't know. It was just happening.
So, Grandpa, you can rather fly.
Because I will not speak out of turn so liberally.
That's because you're boring. Does anyone have a question for Neophyte?
You like waffles.
What kind of a question is that? That's not even some... Nope.
Finally! Alright, guys! Wow! Which, first off, is really insensitive and kind of mean. And I'm really upset. But secondly, and more importantly, just goes to show how segregated our society is by the hemo spectrum, which is based on nothing but simply something as random as someone's blood color. That is not okay. It is not
Oh,
fair.
hell no. Y'all ain't coming up in my panel right now. I know you're not.
I think we lost them. That did not go according to plan.
Of course it never goes that way.
You don't have to be that pessimistic about it. We're really sorry, everyone. I was hoping that would go a little more according to plan.
Oh, of course
I
you
was
were.
hoping we could have some sort of mature agreement and maybe sit on the panel together, but it didn't really work out that way. What was step 2 again? Oh, right, step 2. So that didn't work. Yeah, about that. So that didn't work. So if you guys have any questions for us, you know, we could talk about our culture, our history, the current political battles.
Or we could talk about ourselves, which is what I think you're all really here for.
Or we could try and take the time to gather weapons and go get Highblood.
Oh, that's a wonderful idea. I know I have a chainsaw right here somewhere.
Mother! We are not attempting war here. This is meant to be a peaceful endeavor, not a counterattack. The fact that, who would even try and use senseless violence to achieve equality? Hey guys! What's that in your hand, Summoner? Coffee. What do you think? Is that troll bucks? Yeah. Okay.
What?
Love each other. You need to give me a seat, I see. You all right there? A little bit? A little short, you know.
Excuse me. What are you doing here again?
Come on, guys. She's okay, right now?
Seriously, I couldn't care less about any of this.
Oh, okay. We're gonna get to questions again. Sorry about that interruption. We're gonna calm that down over there. We don't need this. Yeah. Please carry on.
Great, so I've got questions for these fools. Yes.
Summoner, do your horns ever get in the way of you performing certain activities, perhaps with your loved one? Some more than others. How do doors work? Da 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 da. Can't touch this.
are your horns?
2 feet long. What are you implying?
In the back, green.
Summoner, did you get your wings by drinking Red Bull?
That is a family secret.
Yes. Psiioniic, please tell us the secrets of faster than light space travel.
Psiioniic.
Yes, the one. Okay, the one thing. Cool. Do you have any no TPs? Oh.
No TPs? No.
Redglare.
Do you think the best use of justice is peace or violence?
Hanging.
Kanaya. Or Dolorosa, I cannot see you from here.
Dolorosa, what was it like to raise a grub and none of your kind of
My apologies. It was quite different. It was a very magical experience, of course. You know, motherhood, as I've been told that it is called, is quite surreal. I mean, one moment you're just yourself, and then you've got this young, beautiful, gorgeous, obnoxious little twit that does not listen to you when you tell him to go to bed already. They deserve to know.
In the back?
Yes. Psioniic. Your horns ever get in the way when you try to throw on hats?
I don't really wear hats. That's more more of her thing.
It's a real shame. You look good with them.
Silly.
So, I just need to know, am I doing everything right?
Descendant, you are the best descendant I could ever ask for. You are an amazing leader and an amazing troll, and I am so proud of you.
Redglare, what is your favorite hanging so far?
I would have said it would have been Mindfang, however.
Basically, her favorite was her own.
That's violent.
Summoner, do you get all the ladies with your horns?
You know it. Signless, who has to bail you out of trouble the most out of your group? Oh, it's sort of a tie. I would probably have to say Dolorosa, just because she's been with me the longest, because she's the reason I'm alive. But I think the Psionics had to bail me out quite a bit. I get in a lot of trouble, and I'm not very good at fighting. I actually really don't like it, and I'm mad at it. So, yeah. Tell us more. Okay. Tell us more about that you are fighting. I can, but I don't think that's the point of the panel.
Why do you think he preaches pacifism?
Excuse me, I preach pacifism because our society is stuck in a violent circle of hatred that we have to bring him
Trying to use a sickle?
It's so cute! I've got a few of these like videos of it calling and
Mother. Please. Not in front of my followers.
Summoner, how do you fit shirts over your head since you're one?
Okay, Dolorosa, do you have any adorable baby stories about the Signless?
More than I can count. All right, which was just, oh my goodness, there was one which he was just starting to shred his scrub legs, and he still wasn't quite sure how to walk without them because now he only has two. Oh my goodness, poor dear. Like, I had to help him out with his new outfits because he wasn't quite sure how to put those on either. And there were many, many times where he was talking about how much he wanted to rip them up because he just hated them so much. He never quite grew out of it.
Restrictive and part of societal norms.
More fashionable than leggings.
My leggings are beautiful!
That's according to fashion.
Back, way back.
Signless, what's it like being a low blood? Being a low blood? Wait. Being a low blood? I'm sorry, I'm a little deaf. Okay. First off, how dare you? My perspective, the point of the panel for Summoner is to talk about all the ladies getting it. The point of the panel, from my perspective, is to educate you guys about the fact that low blood and high blood are simply terms that should not exist. We should all coexist together as a peaceful nation of trolls. It shouldn't matter what color your blood is. So your question basically defeats the entire point of my presence being here. Thank you very much. You're very welcome. Yeah, sure.
What drew you to Signless?
Well, look at him. No, it was always a really hard time growing up as a low blood. And the Signless has had one of the strongest personalities I've ever met, and really is a brave person to go against an entire regime of society meant to demean us.
Then, I did it too.
You know what?
And he did it right. He got with the high blood.
You died!
I think I killed most of you. Well, actually, not you.
Who are you?
I'm the huss.
That doesn't sound very nice.
No, it sounds like a disease.
Congratulations, both of your revolutions failed. Move on.
Yes.
Dolorosa, do you have a favorite memory of Signless? Like, throughout his life?
Perhaps the first time that he learned how to speak. It happens with a lot of grubs that I've been told, like with their Luci, and that's what they got their names, but he called me Mama, and it made me so happy. He's always going to be my little grub. Always.
I prefer to think of him as his own drone.
He's a little grub.
I'm the leader of a revolution, Mom!
That's very lovely, dear. You got something on your face. Can I get that out for you?
Signless, has your sermons or speeches, or have they brought any of your followers to tears?
Oh, wow. I mean, it's kind of, I have an issue in responding to that because I cry a lot. I'm a really emotional person. So I kind of start talking and then just start crying too. So I don't really notice if people cry. Do you guys cry?
Yes.
That's too soon.
Why do you think I've been sewing so many hankies?
Oh, that's why. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm kind of oblivious. I think that's the thing, that when you really speak from your blood pusher, you sort of just forget everyone else is there, which is bad because then we've had some riots and Highblood showing up and I haven't noticed. Which is another problem entirely. I'll shut up.
Signless, what's your greatest fear?
Oh, laugh assassins. Oh, they're really scary. Oh, and violent. But lab assassins are like, they're assassins, so you like never see them coming. And it's really scary, and I'm pretty sure I would have died multiple times if Mom didn't carry a chainsaw around. I guess it's like a good use of violence, though I don't agree with it. Living is cool.
I got food on the table.
Okay.
Other Signless.
Mother, I've ripped my cake. Do you think you could fix it for me later?
There you guys are!
See, you thought we lost you, but I found you.
So, looks like you guys brought snacks.
Highblood. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, hey, look. You finally have everyone on the panel.
And no one's currently dead.
Yeah, everyone's dead.
Well, everyone.
Mature. Everyone about the camera now.
So well.
I'm doing their life.
I don't know where Dual Scar is. PG-13.
I thought we were going to talk about your ex.
No, she did one thing right. I thought we had one thing right.
Big mate. Want to slam a Prego?
You can't come up here.
Summer, as you're on ones that were down the way for relationships with anyone, like taking someone out on a date.
When we go to places with wide doors, it's no problem. But when you want to go other places, it's a little bit of a distraction.
PG-13!
Did I say anything that was inappropriate?
Signless, how did you feel when you first saw the disciple and met her?
For the sake of mirroring, I mean, look at her. Actually, it was really funny. I wasn't expecting this like small troll to jump out of the bush and attack me for my food. So that was really surprising. I was kind of shocked, worried. I cried.
Kind of endearing.
Yeah, but after that, I guess we sort of spent a lot of.
I kept beating him up for food.
This is my question. We sort of like just were always together, and yeah.
Summoner, how many people have you hit in the head with horns?
One question at a time. I mean, I have all the characters faded, the rest of the comic in my hand, so, we all have to be chill.
Who even are you?
Us.
Dolorosa had a question, and then the Dolorosa in the back had a question. Yeah, ask your question.
What already did? Grand Highblood, are you the reason that?
How many times do I have to say?
Signless, do you like rom-coms?
What? Yeah. Is that the thing that you've been writing?
Yes.
Oh, wait, where's my favorite one? That one. Oh, okay. This is my favorite story. I love it. The Disciple wrote it, and it's about us. And it's really good. Yes. And it's my favorite. It's my favorite rom-com on Twitter. It's about us. Yeah, it's about us. The first rom-com is about us.
thoughts when you first met the disciple?
My first thought was, oh dear, another girl that makes my boy cry. My second thought was, oh, poor child, she's hungry, let's feed her. And then she just kind of stayed with us, and before I knew it, she was just like another one of my children.
Highblood, do you know how to juggle?
I'm a juggalo.
Dad, I'm having some real girl issues. Every girl I date dies. Serious problem.
I swear I think I have a doomed timeline. A doomed bloodline throughout history. All of my descendants are going to die. I swear.
Or how are you? Better than living forever.
Dolorosa, if you had to raise a grub again, would you?
Yes. Although, I would perhaps indoctrinate my grub into the ways of fashion quite a bit earlier. No, he's not.
Dolorosa, what was it like in the sense?
Well, I never cried in front of my grub because I wanted to be there and be strong for him. I hadn't cried very much in my life. That was the first time.
Can I ask you a question, Handmaid?
Yeah, sure.
If you could redo your childhood and not be raised by a cue ball head, if you wanted to raise you as the guardian of death or whatever, how would you choose to grow up? Alternative.
That's a little difficult because I haven't had that many outside experiences, and I mean like outside experiences as in outside of the one room I've lived in my whole life. So I don't really know what kind of opportunities there would be. I like what my descendant does. Adventures. I think it would be really interesting to go on adventures when no one is telling you what you have to do.
Grand Highblood, would you go on a date with me?
Handmaid, would you like to go on an adventure with me?
Yes? When? Actually, when I'm older, whenever, I guess. That's something I'll be able to do. That would be interesting. See you again.
Psiioniic, what's your friendship like with Signless?
I have to save him a lot. He doesn't have any powers, so it's usually the three of us protecting him. But otherwise, he's like one of the best trolls that I've ever met. He's one of the kindest, one of the most generous, he's one of the most caring. When I need a place to stay, he shelters me too. And he made me part of his own circle.
How about the John? Sure. Condescension. Is your cooking as bad as your temper?
You did.
You're lucky right now I'm being nice. I'm in a really good mood. I've been vlogging the whole time.
So I'm in a real good mood. Don't touch me.
You're probably all people who are forced to like it from your name.
Excuse you, they're not forced to like it. They just appreciate other people's things.
How rich are you?
I can't take that.
How rich are you?
How rich? I'm filthy rich. I'm just swarming in $1 right now, sweetie. You can't even touch me.
Unlike the rest of Alternia.
It happens.
Is that a question?
Condoms, how much did that weed cost?
This is all natural. What are you talking about? I don't even know who said that, but when I find it. I'm offended. This ain't weed. You guys think this is weed?
Well, your hair's gorgeous.
I know. You're tight. Noise. Next question.
Dressing in the back?
So, Connie, how many low bloods do you have to kill a day to look that fabulous?
Repeat that.
How many low bloods do you have to kill a day to look that fabulous?
How many low bloods? I mean, I personally don't do the killing directly, but I have like servants that do the killing. So, me, 0, everyone else, a lot.
Yes.
Are getting a shelter.
Gotcha, girl.
Summoner, do you think I will win?
Yes, but it's not your fault.
Dolorosa, what was your first opinion on the Signless when you saw him wearing leggings?
I was extremely disappointed. I thought I taught you better. I had an entire closet, an entire wardrobe tailored to your body shape, to everything to make you look fabulous. And then you had to go buy that monstrosity.
I like my leggings. Leggings, buddies.
Oh, you got to her too. I have a lot of work to do.
I gotta admit, leggings are pretty boss.
My point exactly.
I don't know, I rather like jumpsuits.
Are you aware that your descendant has a strange thing with chairs?
I had no idea. Next question.
Summoner, when do you think Tavros will finally grow his wings?
Maybe never.
He was a late bloomer.
I was not. I've been growing your entire life.
Next question. Empress, how did you know that eventually you will die and there's nothing you can do about it?
What are you talking about? I ain't gonna die. I'm immortal. Yeah, excuse you. Excuse you. I'm gonna live forever, baby. There's nothing to do with me. Y'all stuck with me forever.
Mindfang, how does it feel to be the best person in the room?
I mean, it's kind of obvious. I mean, people are even dressed as me. Come on. That's awesome. I mean, no one here touches my level, not even the Empress.
Have you seen me? You guys are obviously blind.
I am.
same thing. I mean, I took care of the problem, though.
Summoner, hey, what's going on? Oh my god, Signless, Signless, hey, what's going on?
Right now? What's going on right now is there's some crazy tension up on here, and I don't want to be in the middle of it. I know! I'm stuck here, thank you. So am I. What is Homestuck? Oh, okay. I don't know.
It's a long story.
There's a funny little man on the end. Would you be less likely to kill off your characters if they were horses?
Obviously, I mean, how about Homestuck? Yeah. Yes. Horses, maybe unicorns, because they also have horns.
Can I be a bull, at least? I mean, we're going for farm animals.
You're really beautiful as you are, Summoner. I would resuscitate you anytime, dead or alive. Okay, no.
Yeah. Pardon? Did you think the sightseeing? Oh, no one. The disciple and I are in every quadrant. Duh, first shift. It's very, very. What? Every quadrant is there. You can keep going. All right. Dolorosa, much like how Forum had a lot of tattoos and piercings, did you ever have a rebellious phase when you were younger?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you very well, darling.
How Forum had a lot of piercings and tattoos. Did you ever have a rebellious phase when you were younger and before you met Signless?
That was quite an exciting time in my life. It was the one other time that I left the caverns besides when I found him. And the thing is, I'm quite covered up nowadays. I mean, it's the only proper thing, but after the panel, I might be able to show you some of my more interesting tattoos and piercings.
Signless, what do you think of Pancreas?
Oh, my alpha self. Well, he seems to have his blood pressure in the right place. I disagree with his tactics of explaining things and narrating. You see, when you're really trying to get people on your side, you need to be very energetic in your speeches, where people are just going to get bored and fall asleep. And I feel like him and I really need to sit down and have and have a conversation about the rhetoric of preaching to people. I like his sweater, though. I want one.
I think I approve of it. Maybe. Just don't.
Dolorosa, did Signless ever have a scene/smoking phase?
Where do you think the leggings came from?
What do you think about your descendants? Is he, like, kind of meet up to your standards?
One more time.
What do you think of your descendant? Does he kind of meet your standards?
I would have to say, yeah. I approve.
Grandmaster, what is your opinion on furloughs?
He needs to kill more.
Wise words. I'll say.
Redglare, what's it like being up there with your historical idols?
Quite interesting. I'm surprised I haven't done anything, though I have been very restrained.
Why would I do that? Washing's got a low blood somehow.
Yes, yes. What's it like being a pirate?
Being a pirate is literally the best thing in the world. I don't understand why more people don't do it. Except for you. You're not allowed to be a pirate.
Are we allowed to be pirates?
Yes.
I was a pirate once, a very low ranking one. It was very special to me.
She was a very good pirate, but she listened.
What's your favorite part of being a pirate?
My favorite part of being a pirate, I mean, like most Highbloods, it's probably the killers. I mean, there's nothing bad about killing. It's literally the best in the world. There's
What? I agree. I mean, I think you're missing the point of equality.
I think you're missing the point of rebellion.
I think you're missing the point of peaceful rebellion.
I think you're missing the point of getting...
Just shut up!
Alright. Signless. Which of your two, descendants would you rather take with you on your frequent sermon rounds? Cardcat or Handmaid?
You're making me choose. This is just mean. Is both an answer?
No.
No, okay. Well, I probably, the littler one, Cardcat, because Concrete's already like pretty much set and is like, this is how I do my sermons. Whereas Cardcat can be like, yo, we're gonna have some family bonding time and talk about how swearing is not always the way to solve every problem. Sure, that'll go well.
Condescension. When you see your descendant, can you please tell her that I'm sorry?
You look excited, yeah.
Summer, does your butt sparkle when the scales go off your wings?
This is a PG-13
Excuse your Darkleer. What's your relationship between you and the Grand
Are you rad?
I don't know what you mean by rad, but if it means sophisticated, then yes.
Redglare, how do you feel about the Tula?
She's a bit on the borderline. I like to not to talk about her.
She's not boring, thank you.
So much tension on this panel. Darkleer, do you regret sparing the descendant's life?
questions, please clear it. I just want to make sure that we haven't had any questions. Good. Okay, great. None of you apparently, so. Yes, again. Dave's right.
Summer, can you give some relationship advice?
There is no advice I could possibly give you. You have to walk and talk with all the swag you got. The ladies will come.
What swag?
Well, I can tell you it's swag.
Nothing. Never mind. I'm good. Yeah.
Condon, how much swag does Psiioniic have?
None? That's why he's my ship. It has no swag.
I have all the swag.
Excuse you.
Mike's gone.
That kind of happened.
Yeah,
Do you interrupt me?
Yeah, time.
A question for the summoner. How do you feel about chicken nuggets?
What part of the chicken is that, and what is the chicken? Is it like a cluck piece or something?
Yes, that.
What part of it is it?
All of it.
No opinion.
Man of little words, I love them.
Okay, I guess we have time for one more question.
Okay. Disciple, how many stories do you have in your book?
Well, it's a work in progress, but I've had quite a long time to work on it by myself in the caves, and I think I'll probably work on it till I die.
Awesome. So, yeah, this was nice and all, but I'm in the mood to kill again, and I have to go bake. So, I think we're just gonna kill you now and get it over with. So, I'd love to continue your business.
Hey,
What? I don't care what you promised.